What's up, punters and dribblers? Congratulations to New South Wales. What a fucking win last night. Famous Game 1 victory. We're back again thanks to Neds. God, we love our friends at Neds. Fuck, they're good to us. Shout out to Neds. You can follow along in our profiles on Neds. You can get in the About Even group. I obviously haven't seen the game.
Great win last night.
But it was a great win last night.
Great win last night. Obviously, full credit to the boys.
Yep.
Did their state proud.
Payne Haas man of the match.
I think it was Tedesco, wasn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Payne.
Pretty sure Tedesco scored.
Pretty sure it was Payne, Lucky Haas.
Yeah.
Good
Which
to
we
see
found
him.
out. That was
Huddy got the last try, pretty sure. Critter first, I think. Yeah.
My boxy try delivered, so.
Oh, so the season's
coming.
over.
Retirement
What are we
season.
even doing here?
Yeah.
40-0 New South Wales, great win.
Yeah, huge win. Huge. You did have the unders, though. Which is 36
I
and a
meant
half.
36.
Let's just get straight into it, I think, fellas. It's going to be a bit sort of semi-difficult to punt when we don't know who's back in and who's out and what's going on, but
that's the case.
That's
I mean,
the
that's
case.
going to be up until the game day, right?
That's it. So let's just get into some accountability, I reckon, Edward. Let's just take us into it, see how it went. I know there was some dark moments from last week.
There was. Now, we're talking about, it's going to confuse people because Origin was last night. It just throws everyone off whack. This was like last round.
Yeah.
The bye round. Eels 34 defeated the Sharks 22. Now,
We all should have tripled that.
I should have tripled that. Instead, I doubled Parramatta and Gutho. See, I was looking at this game last week being like, there's a double there for Para. Double or a triple, and I, to be honest, wigged the fuck out and go, I need more value in there. So I put Gutho in. Dumb. So dumb. As I was watching this game, and we'd said it sitting in the seat last week, our spidey senses just pinged immediately. Yeah. Pound the Parramatta Eels. We didn't, and we've paid a serious, hefty price.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of red on the board. Sevo and a Katoa there somewhere. I'm down a double. That's disappointing.
Blazing up 420 didn't get over as well.
He didn't take the field.
Didn't even get on the field.
Not only did not get up, didn't get off the bench.
See, well, luckily I was inebriated and I wasn't even paying attention.
So shout out to Blaze for warming that pond.
Why the fuck wouldn't you just put him on?
Because they were... great point. I don't know. You'd have to ask fucking Trent Barrett.
Back in the centres this week.
Is he?
Probably not at 420, but...
He's probably not. Anyway, we'll
Jeez,
move
the
on.
bookies would be loving that. That's just dangle
305.
Let's dangle a 420 carrot for
305
someone
ain't
whose
bad.
name's Blaze, and he doesn't even play. Bulldogs 32 defeat the Knights 2. Tom, why did you bet on the Bulldogs?
Because Rando fucking talked me out of it. That's why. Rando talked me out of it. And I had Preston in there as well. I don't know if my bet would have got up because I think I had a hectic Fred bet. But, like, I also lost my hot seat bet because I had Bulldogs and then Rando's like, doggies. So, fuck Rando.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
I think
The
were up
Knights
2-0.
stink, though.
Knights got off to a good start and then it all went downhill.
They got off to a good start.
Armstrong and
2-0.
KPP,
the
that's a
points.
mistake. I'm never going Kai Pierce-Paul ever again. That's official.
Is he going to score this year?
No,
you've
And
ruined
if he
it.
does, it'll be like the last game of the season, something like that. I don't think he'll score.
He might be the next Twal, you know what I mean? Like, he may never fucking score a try.
What do you have to say about that, Guru, calling him the next Sonny Bill Williams?
I stand by it. He's scoring soon, and I'm going to be the one to be on it. Don't worry
You
about that.
stand
I'll be
by
there.
that he is the next
I'm not sure if
Sonny
I
Bill
ever
Williams.
said he's the next Sonny Bill Williams. I think that's a bit of
check
a hello
the-
sportism.
Check the tapes.
But to be honest
you
with
called him the English Sonny Bill.
I've said heaps worse, so I'm happy to wear that. That's fine.
A lot of red in this game. In fact, all red. Probably 20 legs of red, except for Preston by the Liffey. Absolutely pathetic. There is a theme to buy around footy,
Which we can get to.
and we will get to that. But basically what it is we don't heed our own advice, and therefore it's a lot of red. Alamod, Dragons 22 defeat the Panthers 10. Again, that was just sitting there begging for it.
Yep.
Oh, there's no way the fucking Dragons can win, mate.
Yep.
No fucking way the Dragons can win. Look at these new one blokes the bloody Panthers are bringing in. Defence wins comps. Defence wins comps. Defensive systems. They all know the systems. I need my head read. I really honestly do. This insane shit I do on this show is just, it defies fucking belief. Dane Laurie doesn't score. Liam Henry doesn't score. Tungo doesn't score first. Panthers don't win 1-12. Tungo doesn't score. Sorensen doesn't score. Alamotti does. But Roo, what happened to you?
Yeah, first, second, or third.
You've been touching
This thing's
yourself.
got a hold of me, man, and I'm back again this week a few times. So brace yourself.
I am also.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm
Good.
touching myself too.
I'm actually considering double staking one of these, but we'll get to that soon. But yeah, Paul Alamotti, liked him out there on the edge. No Jerome Luai to step off his left foot, so left centre.
You
trot.
You helped me again, like civilian Tommy Burns, one of the great punters of all time. I went on Alamotti off of your first, second, third. I just took him first. So I thank you, but obviously I had a bit more nuts to mine.
I love your civilian bets.
Yeah.
It's just great that they're
It's just always coming off. I'm not winning shit on this show. My civilians, though, they're doing all right.
Well,
Thank you, Guru.
they count for absolutely nothing.
Correct.
Except for your back balance. Now, Raiders 26 defeat the Dolphins 25. What, Sebo, why don't you take us through this? And then I want to listen to these two special cases on why the fuck they followed you.
I said I'm never triple staking again. I said I'm never taking the unders again. And I triple staked the unders.
You said you're never triple staking
Do we have
a bet for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Do we have that? Do we have the...
Some.
Can we see it? Where is it? Where's it going to be playing? Fuck, we can't see that. We're just can you just lean forward, Sebo? Rando, maybe just get out of the way for a second. No disrespect to you, sir. Maybe move your mic.
This happens
I am
every
never
single
double
time.
staking, triple staking ever again in my life. I always say I don't like going unders, and then when it rains, you go unders, or when the fucking field's 5 metres short, you go under. It never hits. I'm going to triple stake the unders. Yep.
Sebo, righto. Talk us through it, mate.
Mate, I can talk for 20 minutes about this. I don't know where to start. Basically, yeah, that happened. But just like what happens, I went and played a comp round of golf, and I go, okay, take your fucking medicine, punch out for the trees. Don't try to advance the ball and take on a risky line. I tell myself that. You can't help but take on the risky line. That's that part. This part, the game, someone show me a game that has been more of a bad beat for the unders. Show me, because somehow Rapana kicked every try that's scored. There's a goal kicked. The conversion's kicked. Somehow Rapana slots 40 or like 35-metre field goals.
Never hit him in his life.
He's probably never hit one,
No, he's
right?
literally never hit one.
He's never hit one. And
Some of the tries were bullshit as well.
The tries were just like off mistakes, fumbling, and I'm just like, oh my fucking God. But not triple staked, because that hurts. But if this is just like a single stake, for me, if anyone's seen the great movie Heat, it's a movie where they steal, money. It's a heist movie. And what's his name? Who's dead now? He's in Saving Private Ryan.
Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore. So they're all going, talking about the getting the juice, the money. And Tom Sizemore says, for me, the action is the juice. And so what I can take out of this is that I get to watch fucking 80 minutes of essentially what I'm chasing when I'm punting. It's like, yeah, you're chasing cash, but you're chasing the fucking action of watching this stuff come in. It fucking broke my heart, sure, but it got my blood pressure up, right? And it gave me right to the end, and I got fucked.
Probably not a great thing.
I got absolutely fucked. But shit happens around me sometimes, storyline stuff. I sink putts on the left 18th to win hole. Sometimes it goes this way as well. As long as I'm there at the 80th fucking minute, I'm happy.
I got to be honest. having my week ruined by this bet as well, following Sebo, he does make a good case for like the juice being the action is the juice. Because I was into it. I was into that fucking game. We were all fucking messaging each other. I was obviously disappointed, but the action is the juice sometimes.
This was big, like, journey over destination stuff. I feel like we're sort of, like plane crash victims who still get together every year. So I feel like we're linked for eternity.
Yeah, we'll remember it.
Yeah.
Like, that's probably the most, the WhatsApp's been going off in a game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that shit's priceless, right?
Yeah, you can't put a price on that.
The best thing was that he was at his buck, so we didn't hear from him the entire time. It was just us three
losing our minds.
Yeah, no, I didn't. When you go to those things, you just put your phone in the corner and you don't look at it again.
Yeah,
That's just the rule.
But like what I love about it, and it's the same like golf, where it's like you go through these emotions, you're like, oh, this is completely done. like looking at like that, and it's like completely like, wait a second, like no, we're on here
We're
again.
on again.
We're on here,
again.
and you're like, and you're doing math in your head. Okay, so if they average one try for the next, you're doing all this math.
We were pretty close.
Yeah, we were fucking
They were
close.
kicking them from the fucking sideline as well. It was bullshit. The thing that stung me a little bit more was that and check the tapes, I'm not going to, but I'm pretty sure the bet that I had initially started with before I jumped ship and jumped into your boat was the one that got up, which was Raiders, fucking Savage and Whitehead. So that stung me a bit. I did have money on it generally, but like, I do like that we're all linked for eternity.
Yeah.
Just for the wrong reasons. Really.
Yeah, but it's positives. It's Silver Linings Playbook. Like we're all now linked forever.
Great movie.
Great.
I mean, you could be part. Like, it's more fun to be part of like a group of people who, all went through a bit of like trial and tribulation. They're all a little bit closer now. You know what I mean? Even if they're already super close, it's all those little micro bits and they're closer. Or you could just be by yourself. Not be part of it.
Yeah.
And just you got a bit of extra cash in your hands, but yeah.
But no one's calling you.
Yeah.
No one's calling you at Christmas.
Yeah.
Great points.
Make of that what you will. Cowboys 18 defeat the Roosters 16.
Fuck this game, dude.
Red everywhere except for Guru's Terrell May. That was it.
That was a great call from you, though. Rick.
Otherwise, it's red. Yeah, that was a great call.
Did he
But what
score
about his
first?
Radley? What about his Tupou? What about his Manu?
Yeah, no, they didn't go so well.
So that's probably a little bit over the
I
top.
appreciate it, mate.
Unit scoopers. Tom, none from 4. I was
Loved
none
it.
from 5. Sebo 2 from 5. Roo 2 from 3. You and your unit scoopers, you're always one leg short because someone's fucking pulled out. Or
It's
you
4 weeks in a row. Someone in my unit scoop has been a late scratching. It's unbelievable.
And you
Every
didn't
week.
replace him?
I think the
doesn't-
less
he
I
doesn't
do,
like- he
is, less
doesn't-
I do
he
is more.
Because he's actually hit unit scoopers by not replacing.
Yeah.
Lippy 1 from 5 and Tommy in the unit hot seat goes Trey Fuller.
Again, fuck you, Rando.
Thank you.
I had dogs.
So the Lippy won the week. However, I think we said on this show that if you don't get a bet, you don't get your name on a trophy. Yeah. That's fair.
And to be fair, no one's got a name on a trophy anyway, but I know what you're saying.
Like, you can't win on a technicality.
No.
You can't just go, I'm going to put on fucking 30-1 odds and hopefully no one gets a bet. That's
you need to
pathetic.
get a bet.
So stiff shit, Lippy. None from 6, minus 2.15 units. Roo, 1 from 6, minus 4.99. I was third, minus 6.29, 0 bets from 6. Sebo, 0 bets from 6, minus 10.8. Tom, 0 bets from 6. And 1 from 13 legs. I was 1 from 15 legs. Like, it was bad.
Bad week.
Minus 11.09. Overall leaderboard.
This
Roo.
is tough. This is really tough to look at.
Roo maintains the rage, minus 23.14. I'm minus 29.44 in second. The Lippy third, minus 38.58. Tom, minus 56.92. Starting to move. And
I know.
I think for the first time in the history of the show, someone cracks the 70s. Yeah. Obviously, the Lippy has, but no one of substance. Sebo.
Not a former winner.
Here are the stats. 7 from 118. He's going at 5.93%. Worst of the group. He's got 108 out of 306 legs at 35%. We're all around that. Units, minus 73.2. He's got $267.95 left in the bank. Dude. Sebo, will there be an unders triple this week?
No. This is a cauterizer wound stabilisation week.
Back to cauterising. You open the wound again.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I tried
I
to
think
go
he's
out.
lost a limb, haven't
Tried
he?
to go out too early. I think I tore like my rib cartilage once, and
did?
I tried to.
Hugo Freeman tackled you in the...
No, that was not. They were broken ribs. Those ones.
okay.
But at Roddy's Bucks, I couldn't actually play golf because my ribs are fucked. And then I was so desperate to go back. I found myself at the range like a week later and just fucking did it again. You know what I mean? So I just have that in me. Like when I'm injured, it takes me a couple of times to get back. I'm going to cauterize the wound. I will be back. If anyone watches the fucking match plays on YouTube, just watch. I come alive at the 18th and the 17th. I do.
He's going to hit like a unit scooper last round.
Yeah, that's what I do, dude. That's what maybe this is all intentional.
He's got a cauterizer.
That's the
no,
way
you've
I
got to
fucking
cauterize,
do
dude.
shit. I come back.
You're about to run out
They
of
call
money.
me comeback Sebo. FIFA, golf, pool, whatever it is. I come back.
I'll tell you what, after Saturday night riding that unders, I feel like I've got one of those red balloon vouchers and I'm waiting for the next Sebo experience to jump on because I will be there.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
great fun.
It was good stuff.
That's accountability.
All right, well, let's punt then, hey? Let's see what everyone's bloody doing. The first match, excuse me, The first game we got the Dargans v the Tigers at Wynn Stadium. I know that everyone will be really excited to fucking tune in and watch this. $1.38 the Dragons, 3.05 the Tigers, 7.5 is the line, and 47.5 is the total point. The DMC Bowl. Rando, what do you got?
First of all, congratulations to Queensland for winning last night.
Cut
I
him
thought
off.
Billy Slater played Selwyn Cobbo really well off the bench. New South Wales definitely didn't see that coming. Anyway, back to the game. It's going to be wet on Friday night in Wollongong. The Tigers, well, they're going shit at the moment. They've lost their last 6 games coming off a bye. They've lost 15 of their last 16 night games and failed to cover the line in their last 5 away games as well. So do like the Dragons to cover there. For try scorers, Tyrell Sloan loves the game at Wynn Stadium. He's scored in each of his last 6 games at the venue. Sebo, you might like this one. Luciano Leilua, he's scored in each of his last 2 games against his former club, the Tigers, and he also hasn't scored yet this year. So I know you like jumping on players who don't score.
Yeah, I was going, where you going with that? Interesting. I'll have a look at it.
I just see poo when I look at this game. It's a pooey fixture. It's a pooey time of year. You've got 2 pooey sides at a pooey stadium in pooey weather playing pooey football. So I'm gonna pick the most pooey side to win. That's the Tigers, and then Poo Stains to score a try, 7-7-1.
I don't want to
Poo bet.
It is a poo bet, but this is a dirty merger. DMC Bowl, and we do know that there are ways to actually bet when you're doing this, right?
Yeah, I've won on that before.
Yeah, and
been
so
done.
it's basically a coin toss, right? Like, I don't know if I can be fucked to go through the whole thing, but
Well, so you've landed that it's a flip a coin. Oh, the other. Yeah, it is.
it's
if
a
they
coin
play
toss.
each other, it's a coin
if,
toss.
If they
yeah.
play each other, it's a coin toss. I have got the trusty about even coin. We should get an about even coin, mate.
Oh,
Yes,
real
we
coin,
should.
like a slammer
Yeah,
for pogs?
yeah, like a
you remember
fucking-
fucking
a sick coin, like
yeah,
big thick
slammers.
motherfuckers.
Where's he pog and he fucking slam
Yeah,
down?
yeah. That's what we need. But I am poor time, darling. Sorry, my wife calling me there, as she likes to do when we are recording. I'm gonna have to coin toss this bitch, right? I know who I kind of want to bet on, but
Flip her up.
flip her up. Tails never fails in New South Wales.
So hang on. Who's on each result?
Great point.
He's going to flip a
Just gonna
coin.
flip a coin and catch
you
it.
go tails for Tigers and head of a dragon type vibe.
There
wouldn't
you
you?
go.
Like, that
Done.
makes sense.
Decided by Sebo.
Yeah.
Tails.
Tails,
Tigers.
Tigers.
That's what I wanted.
Like that.
Tigers now.
Like that. That's good for me.
It's unfortunate, like in the world we live in now, like when you're at the pub with your mates, like you can't just do a coin toss. No one has fucking.
No one has coins. I literally had to message Chopper and go, "You got a coin, bro?"
Yeah,
we
they're
need
hard
an
to
about
find
even
now.
coin.
Yeah.
You got the best coin to flip as well, the 20.
Oh yeah, it is.
And there's a little trick as well. You got a drunk mate or a slow mate, you give the coin, and you go, heads I win, tails you lose.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a dad joke, actually. Tails
Heads you
lose.
win.
Hey, you lost, yeah. Oh. Eddie hasn't got it.
He hasn't got it yet. He's still completely rattled. By
What'd you
it.
say?
Ready? Look, I'll win every time. Heads I win, tails you lose. I won.
Heads, he wins.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
Yeah.
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 And now you get it.
Does
Yeah,
he get you
now I
now?
get it.
Now he
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
sweet.
Now I
Just
get
a quick one to pull out on
Yeah,
a bit
yeah,
of a
no,
slow
that's
drunk
nice.
mate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you've
We
got a
would've
slow
got
one
made.
there. I'm also just adding an Olam to it because I want to get more than $3. So that's Tigers Olam $6.36.
I got the Tigers coming off a bye plus 7.5. They don't seem to lose games by much, the Tigers. They hang in. I like Rando's tip of Sloan, and I just hated the value at that point. So I've chucked in similar Finu. Bit of see you next Tuesday in my bet, 14.42.
Nice, bruh.
Nice.
Who's the lippy?
I'm going to go quickly, and then Lippy, I'm going to take Tigers win because, like, I didn't even check that, but I was like, it's a coin flip game. They're $3, and I follow Rando on Luch because when you got a 800k edge back rower who hasn't scored yet, paying $4, I'll throw him in 15-13.
He might be 800k because the club buying him is desperate for someone, but I get you. Now, our Lippy dribbler is someone of note, I believe. So.
Yeah, he's where is he? He hit like a 400 SGM the other week. I'm just getting Blake Hoskins' his name, but his Instagram handle is Goo Trippin'. Seems to be into his outdoor four-wheel drives. Could fix a broken car guy. But yeah, he hit a monster SGM, and that's how he got in.
Beautiful. What's up, Goo? Goo tripping. Big forward drive guy. Let's move on. Titans v Bunnies.
Well, his bet is
yes.
Tigers. Tigers win. Olam first, second, or third. 12.76.
Don't hate it.
Feel like first, second, and third.
Oh, there's a few
really
in
in
there today.
vogue right now.
Yeah, it is.
It's having its time again.
It's having a moment.
Yeah.
Titans 175, Rabbitohs 210. The line 2.5. The total 53.5. Rando, what do you got for us?
It's going to be dry on the Gold Coast for this one. I like South Sydney here. They've won their last 11 games on the Gold Coast and haven't lost at the venue since their first ever fixture back in 2009. For try scorers here, you've got to hit up Latrell. He scored in all 7 games against the Titans, and the Titans have conceded the most tries to fullbacks of any club. Trell, for some reason, $2.20 for this one. Don't mind it.
What's he first, second, or third?
Well, that's what I actually, funnily enough, I have that. I've got Bunnies. I think they've had a win. You know, they needed a win. They've had a win. Now maybe they've got a taste for winning. Titans, they are good, but they can also lose a game of football. So I like Bunnies. Trell, first, second, third, 8.40.
Yeah, I've got a similar train of thought. I like the Bunnies. I haven't taken them though, but I've got Latrell for sure. And Cody Walker. I mean, it's his time. It's his time to fucking shine.
Why's that?
Well, because he hasn't really been here all season, and it's only a matter of time before he steps the fuck up. Titans, like, I don't really have any other reason other than fucking Cody Walker scores tries.
The concern that I have, and I've already done Bunnies, is that the Titans just beat the Broncos, who are pretty much full strength. But
the Titans don't reek consistency to me.
Yeah.
no.
And the Bunnies, who have won, twice this year, on paper you go, oh, shit, they probably won't beat the Titans, who have been knocking off big sides. That's exactly what they'll do.
Yeah.
Bunnies haven't won at home, won away all season as well.
There you go.
And something I like Whiten and Cody. Like the Bash brothers are back. It's got that kind of vibe, you know what I mean?
If they're going to start winning games, those two boys need to be
this is like
in the thick of it.
Mighty Ducks. I don't know what point in Mighty Ducks, but it feels like a good point in Mighty Ducks for the
When
Bunnies.
things are going well.
Yeah. Like things
Positive
are
vibes.
going well for
Okay.
it. So I'm going to swap out. I'm going to throw Trell in thanks to Rando. I'm going to take
Who you
Bunnies
taking
win.
out?
I'm taking out Colomatungi. And so I've got Trell, David Fafita, and Bunnies to win 10.88. 10.66 was the Battle of Hastings. All good. Nearly.
So close.
But no cigar.
No cigar.
Okay, just out of curiosity, what would you have done with that had it aligned with your Battle of Hastings?
Oh, well, I would have talked about battles, Bunnies digging in, Battle of Hastings. There wasn't actually many open field wars in medieval times. It was a lot of siege warfare. But Battle of Hastings was like an open field.
We got the dub.
Don't know, I forgot.
So all you know is that it was a battle in the open.
Yeah. Yeah, it was between like English houses and stuff. You know what I mean? Like all that sort of, like, you know, it wasn't like country versus country, I'm pretty sure. It was like in the kingdoms of England or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you have
nobility
any
versus nobility?
Yeah.
Was there any David Fafita stats over there?
No, there was not.
Fuck.
No, there was not.
Jeez,
On that
would
note,
reduce my bet.
I'm going to take Dave Fafita. Narbrad by Billy Slater. Had 2 weeks to think about it. Goes up against, I believe, Cody Walker in this game. I have Fafita first, second, or third, $5.80. I'm going to double that, boys. I'm feeling pretty confident.
Double it.
Thanks for coming.
Triple it.
Triple it, you pussy.
580, is it?
Yeah.
That's
bad.
pretty
That's
good.
good value.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's okay.
It's not bad.
It's okay.
Gets the Bunnies. What is our four-wheel driver doing?
Sammy Trell Whiten's 26.57 for the full driving.
Not bad. Not bad there, mate.
It's all right, mate.
Cows Wars. Cows Wars. They're at Cows. $1.60 for the Cows. $2.35 for the Warriors. 3.5 points is the line, and 49.5 is the total. Rando, your shit side.
We're back, baby. We're back. It's going to be 27 degrees in Townsville and dry. The Cowboys, they have a strong record against the Warriors at home, winning 13 of their 16 games. In fact, the Warriors have never beaten the Cows in Townsville without Sean Johnson since he debuted. So I do like the Cowboys there. For try scorers, a big prop here, AFB, looks really tasty. The prop has scored against the Cowboys in each of their last 2 games. They're conceding 25% of their tries through the middle, the Cowboys.
Fuck, Rando. Fucking hell. I like the Wars here.
Yeah, I like the Wars.
I like the Wars. The Cows are going to have a lot of players coming back after Origin, backing up.
Right.
And the Warriors get back Wade Egan. They get back Tohu Harris.
They get back everyone.
They get back
except SJ. It's wild.
everyone.
Yeah.
So I feel like it might be. And the 235? Like,
Yeah.
fuck that stat about them never winning there without Shawnee J. Like, who gives a shit?
Fuck that start.
How many of yours back up, do you reckon?
God, I hope all 6 of them do. I think it's just so important for us to win games that Toddy has them all back in.
He has no choice.
He has
I
no
actually
choice.
think that there's an argument to be made that given what happened last weekend, they shouldn't be playing. I'd be resting them. You might get another win.
That is true. But
You've looked like pure shit, except for last week, which was definitely a fluke.
thanks.
Which is why I think the Warriors win.
I think Reece Robson definitely backs up. There's no way they play Sam McIntyre at hooker.
Where's Jakey Grant at?
He did his bicep, played 45 minutes of the game.
No, he
with
played
a
73 minutes. He
There you
made
go.
45 tackles.
Yeah, he always
Off its head.
every time like everyone's out for the Cows and I see Granville pop up, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna get fucking dominate. Remember he played fullback against Melbourne and
Yeah,
they won
he did.
that game, and I went hard on Melbourne. I was like, they're gonna fucking smoke. Like Granville he gets
Mop
ya.
head, mate, he's a
he gets you.
footballer.
He's a foot.
Fossey once described Jake Granville chasing Ruben Garrick down, failing to do so, as a foot race for the ages. So
Yes, he
Jakey-
did.
yeah.
That was hyperbole.
It was.
In the extreme.
I'm not going to go AFB because you said it, Rando. So I'm
Thanks,
just
mate.
going to stick with Waz and Mitch Barnett. Didn't make because the Origin squad didn't play. He's just going to get in there, do a job, rip and tear. 698.
I just wanted to see with Uru, Jackson Ford playing prop Barnett second row. Surely they swap them around.
No, I think Ford is going to play middle. I think he's making too many errors on the edge
Fair.
this season. So I think that's been coming for a little while. Yeah.
There you go. What are you
Inside
doing?
from the Roo. You
You don't get that anywhere else.
No, you don't.
Except for the Rugby League Guru podcast or potentially Bloke in a Bar.
Yeah, but why you wouldn't listen to that
Well, you
shit?
wouldn't listen to that shit, right? It's
That's
all
rank.
It's all about even, right?
It's all about even. You don't get it anywhere else. Roo,
Come listen if you'd like to.
Roo at his best. Now, I'm just going to lean on what the Warriors do best, which is double barrel last names. So I've got DWZ, CNK, and AFB 1534.
Not great odds for that.
There's not great odds in this game.
Yeah, but that's like
DWZ is paying like $1.30.
yeah.
and he's only scored like once in the last like 6 games.
I know, it's outrageous.
Yeah.
Who's the Boone investigation?
I hate this game. And I'm treating it like a
Same.
school assignment, just like last minute, throwing some shit together and just seeing if I can get a pass. You know what I mean? I'm throwing in a Pompey, a drink, and a filth. It's just like back in the day, you could get away with this shit. Not if you guys are young, you probably all had laptops and plagiarism software. But remember, you used to hand in assignments. It was in like those
Printed out fucking
printed out
folders.
sleeves
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. And you just,
Yep.
Simi P, one of our mates, once got like we had to make like a D&T, like how to build a kite, and he printed off this thing on the internet, 15 pages, and all he did was cut off the bottom where there's http.w and just handed in like someone else's, like he almost put like how to build a kite as his project, printed straight off a web browser, you know,
Mate,
and he passed. That's what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All you needed to do back in the day, like year 7, is get the old guillotine out. Remember that?
Yeah.
You cut the pages and put it onto like a different coloured background, so it popped. It's
Stick
like
onto some cardboard and shit.
Stick it onto cardboard. This bloke's he's made an effort.
Whip
here.
out
Yeah,
the
that's it.
glue
Bit of
stick.
word out at the top, make it look funky. You don't even fucking read that. You go, this bloke's
Nah.
tried.
Yeah.
Pass.
All you just need to do like remember when they had the overhead projectors?
Yep.
And I was just like doing a presentation on Egypt, but you're like, I'm gonna just wow everyone. It's gonna go for 5 minutes. I'm just gonna I've got the National Geographic at home of some of the best Tutankhamun photos. Went to the library and then I was like, can you turn this into a overhead projector for me? And you put it on and people were like, whoa, and you only have to speak for like 10 words a minute here because you've just shown them that you've just got not everyone has a subscription to Nat Geo. You haven't seen these images because Google doesn't really exist.
You haven't seen these.
Yeah, that's what's
Tutankhamun
up.
at
Hey,
his best.
I fucking spent like a whole weekend with my late grandma, R.I.P. Nano, making a Chinese scroll, and I failed. And it was one of the most fucking. And he made some weird thing. I was like, "This thing's gonna pump." Me and Nan were like, "This thing is going to pump its cock off."
Yeah, didn't you get they actually had to pull you aside?
failed.
They pulled
They
you
were like,
aside.
nah.
Why?
Because he
I
didn't
don't
put
know.
any effort in.
Fuck off, cunt.
Mate, you just wrote a bit of.
I fucking learned Chinese. Like I did calligraphy writing on there. I dyed the things. I looked old. I got fucked.
Mate, I made a
I've
cross
never
section
forgotten
of a
about it.
fucking Japanese. I was
Yeah,
building
yours
like a
was good,
Shogun
but
house.
you were a tryhard. That was like
Try
fucking
hard. Fucking pass.
So you spent all weekend on it.
with Nan.
And all you did was like a little bit of calligraphy.
No. Well, you
Threw some
died
tea on it.
the thingo, and then we looked up
Mate,
different
you should have
Chinese
seen that.
letters and shit, and I had to fucking because you fucked them up. So I had to
The
try
most
and do it.
pathetic thing I've ever seen across any subject
know
at
this
school
is gonna be
Tom trying. We have a whole term to build a box that has hinges on the back and you just got to build a box. His box, mate, it wasn't even it was just gross.
Yeah, it
Like,
wasn't that bad. I'm glad. I thought you were going to say something else. I'm happy with the box yarn. I thought you were going to talk about that time we had to dress up as like medieval people and I had that curtain around me.
Oh, yeah. We had to come as medieval people. Me and Simmy come as like these pauper, Sim comes like in a Hessian sack. This is the guy that cuts off things. I come as just like a normal like foot soldier, a bit of a red cross. Tom comes in a freaking... Like
a red
velvet curtain with a hat, and he's like some lord prancing around. And it's like,
was
who
so
the fuck
bad.
is this
Yeah.
guy?
I just got roasted all day.
Anyway, Lippy, are we done?
I've got Neokore and Drinky at 12.22. I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it too.
No one likes this
I expect to
game.
come in on Monday and see red.
Truck driver, four-wheel driver, Drinky, DWZ, AFB overs.
14.35. We want to talk shit odds.
That's probably the worst game.
That's a
Like,
fucking... Those odds suck and that game sucks.
Yeah.
Up the wires. Broncos, Sharks. Where are we here? $1.48 for the Broncos, $2.65 for the Sharks. 6.5 is the line and 46.5 the total. Rando, any interesting stats for us?
It's going to be dry at Suncorp. The Broncos, they've won 9 of their last 11 games against the Sharks. However, the Sharks have never lost at Suncorp against the Broncos in June, winning all 3 games they've played
Say that
in the
again?
month. The Sharks have never lost at Suncorp against the Broncos in June, winning all 3 games they've played on that month.
Okay.
I like the stat. If it was like 5,
Yeah, that was...
then I would have. Yeah.
Anyway, for try scorers, get ready to wrangle. Katoni Staggs comes into this one scoring 4 tries in his last 4 games against the Sharks, and the Sharks have conceded a try. 2 right edge attackers in each of their last 5 games. 285.
Interesting, because
Katoni.
you could do a pretty good AI art generation of a fucking stag with a shark in its mouth on a beach. You know what I mean? Like
There you go.
You could do that.
Why don't you do that?
Okay, I'm going to do it. Broncos -6.5. Fuck off, Ricky. Throw in Stags. Keep Ezra. Get back to you on the odds. That's a AI art illustration. But
I want you to put an AI illustration into
Dude, you just go to WhatsApp
right now.
and say it.
Yeah.
And put it into the edit.
in the edit.
Oh, yeah, you
Yep.
got to have that.
Yep.
I'm of a similar train of thought. I think the Sharks suck, and people are just starting to realise that now. Broncos -6.5. Pia Kura, 12.89.
I hate this game. I looked at it for ages. No Hines. I don't know who's playing for Brisbane. I'm pretty confident Selwyn players, so I want to get this over and done with. Cobbo, first try scorer, $15.
Okay. I am changing my bet. I've got Broncos -6.5. That remains. Changing Mariner first, second, or third to Stags. I'm going to try and wrangle this bitch first, second, or third. Let's make it interesting. And then you throw in a Ronaldo Mulatalo for a bit of double end action. That's just at any time for Ronaldo. You're getting 26.47. I don't mind trying to wrangle one with Ronaldo. Never done it. Never been out in a hunt with him before. See how we go. 26.47's good.
See how you go, mate. Lippy, Broncos, Walters, Neokora. 26.13.
Storm Knights.
Our odds are getting higher, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's a real theme. Like at the start of the season, $2.50, $2.89, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Listen.
when you take a beating like all of us have.
Cauterized, dude. Cauterized.
Yeah. When you get dacked and your willy comes out, as we said the other night.
That's right. We've got Storm v Knights, Amy Park, $1.20 for the Storm, $4.60 for the Knights. 13.5 is the line, and 47.5 is the total. Rando?
Storm should get the job done. There's going to be a possible shower, but very light rain, 1 to 5 millimetres. They have won 4 of their last 5 home games against the Knights by 13 plus. Haven't lost to the Knights at home since 2015. And the Knights haven't won a game in June since 2021. So I do like Melbourne here to cruise through. For try scorers, Just going to signal that Xavier Coates looks really good here. 28 tries in 23 games at Amy Park. He has scored 2 or more tries in 6 of his last 8 try-scoring matches at the venue. It's only paying $2.90, which is pretty flat odds. For another good value, Jerome Hughes. He scored in 2 of his last 3 games against the Knights, and the Knights have conceded 5 tries in their last 4 games in his attacking channel.
Okay. I'm just going to get myself out of the way here, right? If that's okay. Just clear the space for everyone else. Make a space.
Please continue.
Scope bet. Justin Horro, obviously was at the rival agency, but a close personal friend. Dear friend. Love the scope. He actually, funnily enough, fun fact, bit of trivia, used to sit in the seat that Rue now occupies. God,
And then he dogged it.
Well, we're doing better now. Let's just say that. Life's better with the Rue. Just want that.
Much better.
Much better.
But Scope's still a close
Scope's still a good guy.
Yeah.
And
a close friend.
And a close friend. And we love him. But he believes that all wingers score in Melbourne. All wingers.
And he gets it a lot.
And he gets it a lot. And I've got it on thanks to him a lot. Now, I fucking hate the game. You assume the Storm beat the shit out of him. The Knights may not score a single rugby league point. But I'm going scope bet. Coates, Anderson, Marju, Tuala, 18-16.
Scope bet. I'm on Rod's boy, Tyron Wishart. He's popped up and banged a couple of times for me this year, and I haven't been on him for a few weeks, so the time is nigh for me to jump back on. I've also got Katoa in the back row doing the damn thing. 8.37 for 2 try scorers against an awful rugby league side. I'll take that.
I think the Knights got their pants pulled down last week. I'm not sure if they win, but I think they show a bit this week. I think 13.5 is too much. So I'm going to take the Knights plus 13.5. And boys, I think Billy Slater, he'll challenge Harry Grant as the captain of the Melbourne Storm to go back to Clubland and play a good game. So Harry Grant, anytime try scorer, $6.96.
What does that mean? You think that Billy Slater will challenge him to do that?
Back when Billy Slater and Cam Smith were playing, it was just like clockwork. They'd play Origin, they'd go back to Clubland, and they'd get man of the match every fucking time. And they used to take a lot of pride in doing it. I can just see Harry Grant wanting to keep that up and have a good game there.
No thoughts around KPP?
No, this week is not the week. Got to pick the right week.
Okay.
Breadcrumb.
So Sonny Bill will reincarnate, not getting you going this week.
Not yet. The time will come, and I'll be there.
Okay. God, I hope you are. You're going to want to be. Sebo?
I was just going Katoa and for Alongo, but I've added in Coates, 8.28, because I was like, well, he might not back up, but then if I just put the bet on, they'd still pay you out, right? But they just make the odds smaller. So if he's not playing, but he should be playing. Look,
Not really a cauterizing bet.
No,
it's not. But
he's not cauterizing hectically. Mate, 2 weeks ago when you were away, he was doing like $70 odds. Yeah. That was a cauterize.
Yeah.
There's 10s, 9s.
I got to have a
8s.
little bit of I'm bobbing my head up a little bit over the trench, you know what I mean? As I'm just kind of trying to got an iron on my fucking shoulder, just going, where are they? Where's Fulalonga? Yeah,
You might have to get money out of your fucking golf bag the way you're going.
well, lucky there's a lot in there. Shout out the new Where's the Gold. Hell of a machine. Carnival, I think it's called now. Where's the Carnival?
Oh, what? It's a completely...
Well, I don't know. It's got a carnival theme and there's like a big hammer and
but
stuff.
But it still wears the gold.
Still wears the gold. Still get the same features.
But it's called Carnival.
But there's a very, very fun carnival part about it.
Okay. And do they have that over there?
This week. No, I don't think they got it over there. They do have Mr. Banks, though, which I discovered as well recently. I've never played these new machines, right? I hadn't played pokies in ages. And I was
like fucking that Brendan Fraser movie where he lives underground.
Blast from the past. I'm still playing fucking Queen of the Nile a couple of weeks ago. Now I'm on Mr. Banks with Goro in the middle going just hammering fucking features for me. I'm like, all right.
I'm in.
Welcome to the new world. I don't know how long it's been around though.
Yeah.
No,
How do you know his name's Goro?
No, well, Goro's that big green thing from Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, yeah.
And that's what this guy looks like. I think he's like a green genie. He can sometimes duplicate as well. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Golf bag is filled up. That's where I keep my cash.
What's your weapon of choice on Where's the Gold? Are you like a Findo guy? Or?
I'm a second from the right guy. Yeah. But if that's Findo or Merry Money, I'm fucking cheering. The only thing that can throw me is if Professor Gold is the most right. Then I'm like, fuck. Yeah.
Fuck fucking know. Where are we? I don't know where
Yeah, I
we're
don't know.
at.
Who's gone? Have you gone,
Oh,
Roo?
Lippy, Farlongo 2+, Armstrong 2+, $82.07.
That's a fucking... That's a big
Don't think
bet.
Armstrong's
Armstrong
playing,
won't
so
be
that's gonna be
playing.
tough.
Next up, Manly v Panthers. Manly ready to hump the fuck out of a team here. Manly, Panthers. What are we here? Panthers favourites $1.35. Manly at $3.20. 8.5's the line. 43.5 total points. Rando, what's doing?
It's going to be sunny on Sunday for this one. Penrith, well, I back them to go and win this one off the loss. They haven't lost back-to-back NRL games at home since 2019. Manly have also lost 6 of their last 7 at Bluebet Stadium. I do like a Manly try scorer, though. The left edge attackers have scored in 4 of the last 5 games against Penrith. Tommy Talau has scored in 4 of his last 5 games, including a double last time out against the Storm. So I do like him at $2.80. I think he's very pushed out.
Beautiful. Love that. I'm going to get out of the way again. I've just got Talau first, second or third at $6. I think that's good on us
bad.
rugby
I
league
might
punting.
Control C, Control V that. In fact, I will.
You're welcome.
I will do that. Just to feel something.
Yeah, I'm going to probably have a civilian swing at it as well. You know what I mean?
A dink?
Yeah.
You have a dink at that?
I'll have a little dink at it for sure.
Sebo, what are you doing, bro?
I feel a lot this year. We've all like been on Addo Carr and he doesn't score, and then the next week he goes out and scores a double. And I feel that's happened a few times, and we were all on Liam Henry, or at least enough of us were last week.
I think we all were.
So I'm just gonna try do that. Is that even a pokie machine bet? Like people playing the machine?
Yeah, it's when it's like someone's on them and they don't win.
Yeah,
Trying to steal the
exactly.
machine.
I'm trying to steal the feature of Liam Henry and then just throwing in Garrick. Don't even know where he's playing. Where is he playing?
He'd been centres, but he
Right
also
centre.
had his engagement party this week, so there's positive vibes in the Garrick house.
Exactly. There we go. I did see that photo on Instagram. So 1677. Yep.
Congratulations to Ruth.
Marrying into the Wishart family.
Mary,
Yes, he is.
mate. Those
Mate.
kids are going to be fucking something special.
Mate, that's South Coast royalty right there.
Yeah, it is. That
South
is.
Coast Rugby League royalty.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
They'd have a palatial estate on a headland down there, wouldn't they?
Oh, they'd own headlands.
Yeah.
Multiples.
Fully.
Now, Rue?
I'm going to go with Scotty Sorensen, anytime try scorer here, boys. $5.60. Just with all the ins and outs, I don't know who's going to run out in this game, so I'm going to take someone that's locked in. Sorensen.
Beautiful.
Lippy.
And Lippy, Edward.
Manly plus 8.5. Dane Laurie, DCE, $21.34.
Don't hate the bet. Going to be honest with everyone here. I have to be
Yeah,
honest.
I don't hate it either.
I don't hate
I
it.
don't hate it either.
Bulldogs, Eels. Bulldogs, Eels. $2.15 for the doggies and $1.70 for the Eels. We're out at a core commonly known, commonly accepted as the worst stadium on the face of God's green earth. A true shithole. $2.15, $1.70. I don't know if I already said that. 3.5 is the line and 46.5 is the total. Rando, what's going on?
Don't mind the Bulldogs here. They've won all their games as the designated home team, whilst Para, they haven't won away from Combank all year. For try scorers, I do like Will Penasini here, the right centre for Para. Mitch Moses back. He was running the right-hand side really well, and Penasini has scored in 4 of his last 5 games against the Dogs.
Okay. Eddie, what are you thinking here, mate?
Mates, I'm on Preston and I'm on Pensini. Couple of P's. Pensini, I was on him first last week when they played against... Who'd they play on Thursday night? The Eels? He scored first for the Eels, but he didn't still score first in the game. But it just felt right again. It felt like it did last year when there was passion everywhere and we were making sweet love and everyone was happy, you know?
Yep.
Obviously, the relationship soured a little bit towards the end of last year, but I feel like we've turned a leaf, we've turned a corner, and we can love again, Will and I. He goes in, and Preston, because the man's fucking scoring tries at the moment.
He is.
He's scoring serious tries at the moment. Did he double up last week?
He sure did.
Yep,
And he
did,
scored the week before, so
So
$10.09 hooked that to my veins.
I'm changing out Preston, funnily enough, because I've got Dogs into Crichton. I had Preston, but I like the Pensini angle. And it fucking, and if it was Dogs, Crichton, Preston, 13-12. You throw in Pensini, $20.66 rugby league cents. Is that on Sunday or Monday?
Monday.
Monday. It's also my birthday the day. I'm 35.
Oh,
Gross.
cute.
Get me up.
Dude.
Cute.
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 Seba.
I was busy trying to sort out my unit scooper just while I was vibing something. So I'm just going to look at the board here and Control-C, Control-V, Eddie's bet.
Okay.
Thanks,
There we
mate.
go.
That's nice.
That was
Yeah.
nice. Nice vote of confidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last time you followed me, we got up.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. So cheering. I just felt like, I don't know, someone was just going, get your unit scooper on now while I'm confident. So,
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, anyway.
I think on Monday we get an absolute cracker in this game. I think the Dogs are a good value. I'm going to take them plus 3.5. Then I've got 3 try scorers. I think Moses and Burton, the main mans from each team, I think they both stand up. And Kiraz back on the wing. I much prefer him as a winger. Dogs plus 3.5. Moses, Kiraz, Burton, $43.25.
All righty then. And our Lippy has got Karaz, Blaze, and Moses. And that's $27.97. Let's get to the unit scoopers, shall we? A chance to change our stars. Sebo, you were very bullish there on your unit scooper. You wanted to get it on before you could even think about betting.
Yep.
What is it?
Tell me which leg is crazy here. Basically, we're just going Trell, right? We know Trell's come back into a bit of form. Titans love leaking points, especially to the fullbacks, according to Rando. Fafita, going to have a rocket up him. He's going to run over a couple people and score as well. Broncos, minus 6.5 against Sharks without Nico. You know what I mean? It's like a shark without a fin there, can't swim. Xavier Coates against the the Knights at home. Knights suck. Sevo, who just now Deal Brown is just back to being a left guy and doesn't have to worry about anything. Sevo just gets past the ball and flops over. Throw him Penasini because of what Eddie said. 85-73. I'm fucking back.
All
Good
right.
for you, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to take...
Go ahead,
hang
you go,
on.
because I realised that my bet didn't go up, so now I've...
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go, Roo.
All right. I think Dave Fafita, big game this weekend against South Sydney. I think he crosses. As I said, I like the Knights to show something against Melbourne, so I'll take them with the 13.5 start. I think Manly, when I have a look at their game, I get them at the moment plus 14.5. You can get about $1.60 for that. I think Penrith will rest guys, so I'm going to take that. And then I think Canterbury win in a tight one on Monday, 1-12, $22.60 for me.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Edward?
I'm taking 4 underdogs. Tigers, Rabbits, Warriors, Dogs, 32-36.
Love it. Punters and dribblers, I was just in the middle of working out my Azaki 8 that I was going to do. I'd done it before, but then it fucked up. I'm Control-C and Control-V and Eddie's. I like that at 32-36. Underdog City. I had those dogs in my fucking Azaki 8 anyway, but like, fuck the Azaki 8. There's too many weird
It's a pretty
games
good bet,
in there.
isn't it?
It's a good bet. Tigers, Rabbits, Warriors, Dogs, 32-36.
That's outrageous.
Yes, fucking please.
For full results.
Yeah, and they're like, that's very likely to happen.
In and around season rugby league.
Yeah. That's good, and we need it. I need 32. I'll be
No,
down. Fucking.
We deserve.
Yeah, we deserve it. We do.
We deserve.
We
it.
definitely do. All right, let's get to the hot seat.
Oh, Lippy. Tigers plus 7.5. Trell anytime. Drinky anytime. Broncos head to head. Armstrong anytime. Armstrong obsession here. Manly plus 8.5. Karaz anytime. 182.72.
Now we get to the hot seat.
All right, punters and dribblers, I'm in the hot seat week 5. Now, there's a world where if I lose this week, I don't give a shit. But if I do win, I start to get a bit of belief that I can go 6 in a row and just get that cheddar, pour it down my throat. So with that in mind, I am going to not throw the bat, I'm going to pick something that I think wins. I think the Sharks are on the decline. I think they are pretenders, and I think that the Broncos give them a nice little spank. At 6.5 rugby league points, I'm prepared to roll with that. I would like to see them pants the Sharks and spank them, hard and slow. So if that gets up, I've got, I think, like 6 weeks to go. Miracle stuff, but not impossible. Ask Tim Naki. Okay? Ask Tim Naki.
And there you have it. We're done for another week. Very nice hot seat there, Edward. Excited to see if it gets up for you, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Shout out to Neds once again. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, for listening, for sending in your bet slips. We will see you next week.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website